Good evening. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. Last night was the annual Spencer Chamber of Commerce dinner held at the Spencer County Youth and Community Center in Chrisney. Speaking to the chamber was Christy Gillenwater, the president and CEO of the Southwest Indiana Chamber. Gillenwater highlighted Spencer County's dedication to consistently improving its community through advocating new opportunities for entrepreneurship. After finishing his 2-year term as chamber president, Kyle Canerium of German American in Rockport passed the torch to Vince Lukey. Vince Lukey has goals in mind as the new leader for the Spencer County Chamber Board.
I'd like to kind of continue what we've been doing. I think we've got a very strong board with a lot of experience. So I'd like to take that to the next step, kind of look forward to working with future entrepreneurs. I mean, as an entrepreneur myself, I think it's neat. It would be great for the chamber to get involved with Business Professionals of America, Junior Achievement, so basically from elementary school on up through high school, but especially teenagers who are looking, or who maybe are even college students now, looking to see, hey, you know, we want to try to avoid the brain drain in Spencer County. What can we do to provide business opportunities for those folks who might want to start or grow a business here in Spencer County?
Lukey talks about his strong beliefs about the Chamber of Commerce presence in communities.
It's important because it's kind of the glue. We kind of try to be the voice of the business community, from larger businesses to really small mom and pop or small family businesses of all types, from agriculture to retail. So we try to advocate for their best interest, their needs, what will help them, whether it's training, whether it's having a voice in county government, trying to do what they need to be successful. So we try to sort of empower them.
After the dinner, awards were given to those who had led by example, with recognitions given to those who volunteered their time to the chamber and its community. Receiving the Legacy Award was Dorothy Beckman, and the Legacy Award is given to an individual within the community who has passed away that led by example during their time in the community. Expecting the award on her behalf were her children. Vicki Winkler, a longtime reading advocate and member of the community, graciously accepted the David Sinowick Award, and Winkler was well known as a proponent of literacy in the North Spencer school system and the county. Other awards given at the Spencer County Annual Dinner were the Business of the Year, St. Benedict's Brew Works. Incoming president Vince Lukey, a part owner along with Andy Hettinger, tells us about the brewery's involvement in Chamber and Spencer County activities.
The award was for the Business of the Year, so each year the Chamber recognizes several people, but a Business of the Year, so even though we are in DuBois County, we're very active in Spencer County. Several things we did this year. We kind of co-sponsored the Brew Ho Ho, which was kind of a beer festival shortly before Christmas. We also did some Lincoln beers in partnership with the National Park Service, the Lincoln Boyhood Memorial. So we're trying to stay active even in Spencer County. So yeah.
The Chamber Board Member of the Year, Michelle Thompson of Freedom Bank, discusses her duties as treasurer.
It really means a lot to be noticed for all of the time and the effort that I spend, you know, behind the scenes. The treasurer isn't exactly a very flashy, it's kind of like the secretary. They do a lot of paperwork and we're not the big face of the chamber, but it all has to be done, and so it's nice to be recognized for the time and the effort that we try to put in. So.
The Spencer County Ambassador of the Year, Mary James of SURS, who is a 2-time Ambassador of the Year, tells why being an ambassador is important professionally.
As an ambassador, your business benefits from being an ambassador. You're obviously, your name gets out there. The ambassadors get recognized themselves, and also their business gets recognized. So it is a commitment that the businesses take on when they allow an employee to be an ambassador. But it's really good for networking and for getting your name out there also. So we encourage anybody to come on and join us.
The Spencer County Regional Chamber of Commerce is directed by Kathy Renke, who is coming up on her first anniversary as executive director. Earlier this week, Jasper police were called to an incident of battery that occurred at a residence located in Jasper. After an investigation, officers determined that 28-year-old Cole Denton was a suspect in the battery. After he had allegedly broke numerous objects inside the residence during an altercation, Denton was unable to be located at the time, and a warrant was sought out for his arrest through Du Bois County. The warrant was issued on Thursday, and Huntingburg officers located him at his residence in Huntingburg, and he was then taken into custody and lodged at the Du Bois County Security Center on charges of battery and also on criminal mischief. The Jasper police were assisted by the Du Bois County Sheriff's Department, Memorial EMS, and also Huntingburg Police Department. Thursday night, Du Bois County Sheriff's Department arrested 18-year-old Clara Whippo of Jasper in connection with a stolen truck. Officers would like to thank the public for the information it received during the investigation that aided them in locating Whippo. On Thursday, officers with the Ferdinand Police Department responded to the area of the Dollar General store at 1801 Main Street in Ferdinand to report of a possible vehicle accident that may have involved a vehicle fire. Officers found a vehicle that suffered a mechanical failure and ran slightly off of the road at the entrance to the business, and a female driver entered the business, but she fled out the back door a short time later. Whippo was arrested Thursday night and is being held on charges of auto theft and residential entry. The City of Huntingburg will host a public planning session regarding the US 231 corridor between 3rd and 22nd Street next week on Tuesday, January the 31st. The meeting will be held at 6:30 p.m. at the Old Town Hall, located at 309 North Geiger Street. The session will be facilitated by representatives from the SESCO Group, Martin Riley, and the University of Southern Indiana Center for Research. A follow-up session is planned for Tuesday, February the 21st, to share feedback and provide recommendations based on the planning session. Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spinner stated that the purpose of this planning session is to prepare for future projects throughout the city after its stellar projects are complete. He highlighted that the US 231 corridor is a highly visible section of Huntingburg, and anything that can be done to further enhance the area will be beneficial citywide. For more information, please contact Rachel Steckler, Director of Community Development, at 812-683-2211. The first Jasper Legislative Breakfast is tomorrow from 9 until 10:30 a.m. at WJC in the auditorium at the Center for Innovation, Technology, and Manufacturing building on the north side of the campus. State Senator Mark Messmer, along with State Representatives Mike Braun and Lloyd Arnold, are usually in attendance. State Senator Aaron may be there as well if her schedule allows. This is your opportunity to meet with your state legislation and share your opinions and your thoughts, and to hear what they are and how they will be involved in legislation. No charge to attend and no RSVP is required. Just show up and be there. The event is sponsored and coordinated by the Jasper Chamber of Commerce. On Saturday, Huntingburg will host its first Winter Gate, and the Winter Gate is a preview of sorts for the upcoming Garden Gate held in April. Winter Gate will feature wine samplings along 4th Street in Huntingburg from 5 until 7 p.m., featuring 5 wine sampling locations and wines from Ertl Winery, Monkey Hollow Winery, Blue Heron Winery, Patoka Lake Winery, and also the Windsorwald Winery. Enjoy a sample of wine while you shop locally as well. Enter your name at each wine sampling area to win a gift bag with Garden Gate t-shirts, wine glasses, and 2 free sampling tickets for the 2017 Garden Gate. 5 gift bags will be given away, and the highlight of the Winter Gate will feature an evening of jazz with Wade Baker playing at the Gaslight from 7 until 10 p.m. And make sure you keep it right here, because up next we'll take a look at your weather summary.